If I was your best friend, I'd want you around me all the time. Can I be your best friend if you promise that you'll be mine?
Hello, beautiful people.
Hello, beautiful people.
Welcome back to another episode of the Friend to Fiance podcast.
Welcome.
We are your gracious hosts. I am Jordan Tarzan.
And I am Jasmine Jane.
Yes. And we're happy to see you today.
Yes, we are.
How you feeling, beautiful?
I'm great. A little tired. Today was my first day of spin. And that thing is not for the faint. These quads on fire. But it was great. It was great. He's been challenging me to take up spin because your girl's a natural runner. I absolutely love running. However, my feet don't. So yeah, here we are. Shout out to the girls that spin because it ain't for the faint.
It's been a process, but I am proud of you that you finally found you a good class that you can get into.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. And I go to the early one. All right, 6:30 a.m. We in there. I'm at the gym by 5:45, but we in there. So yeah.
Boss. Huh. All right. So today our podcast is about character versus personality. Character versus personality.
That's so good. That's so good.
So the biggest difference in character versus personality is, and I would like to actually express it how I have it written here, is character is your true identity. Personality is an expression of identity, meaning you can have a personality that expresses a different identity than the one you carry.
That's really good.
Maybe I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah, say it again.
Character is your true identity.
So it's your who.
For sure. Personality is an expression of identity.
It's your what?
Meaning you can have a personality that expresses a different identity than the one you actually carry. So, I mean, we've all experienced people that acted a certain kind of way, but ended up a different kind of way.
Yeah. So
in other terms, like their personality was one way, but their character was another after you really got to know them.
For sure.
And one thing about personality versus character is if your character isn't identical to your personality, sooner or later that personality will fade away and then that character will overpower it. So
it's your persona.
For sure. Yeah. That's so good. Yeah.
So my question for you, as we're talking about, character and personality, is I just want to give the people some background on you. Like, who is Jordan? Well, we know who you are today, right? But what we want to know is, who were you when I met you? And I say,
No, I'm sorry.
No, so we want to know who is Jordan and what made him into the person that I met when I met him. And I'm referring to him as is that third person? Him, right?
Sure.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. But don't come for me, English teachers, okay? But I'm saying him because who he was is no longer who he is. So I can't say who you are because he's a completely different, a completely evolved version. So take us back, give us some background on what made Jordan into the person that I met, and essentially what were you in the middle of, when we met?
Well, when we specifically met, it was more so it was more so me diving deeper into my relationship with God as a young adult. So I think we met when I was 21?
You were 21 getting ready to turn 22.
Yeah. So around that time, I was just praying to God for new emotions. I got tired of waking up with the same emotions, like feeling betrayal, feeling like people didn't understand me.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Praying for new emotions. I don't think you've ever verbalized that to me in that way. This is why prayer is important and powerful to be specific with your prayer, because you prayed for new emotions, because many of us are controlled by our feelings, and many times our feelings lie to us.
Yeah.
So to pray, I hope that helps somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because that just helps me. Especially as women, we are very emotional beings, and many times we want for logic to supersede emotion, but it doesn't always pan out that way. So for you to say your prayer was different emotions, that just, you never verbalized that to me, because that just hit That's really good.
Well, I think the cool thing is, like, with us, and I've always mentioned it, is one thing I love about you so much is your ability to evolve.
Yeah.
But the challenge with that is, or the caveat to that is, a lot of times we don't remember these previous seasons or how we thought in the previous seasons because we evolved.
Yeah.
So I did mention it, so many seasons ago. However, you've evolved. Like, we've been through so many different seasons of evolution, though.
Yeah, we have.
So it's very easy to forget what was taking place in one season because we've been through a lot of seasons.
Yeah.
But it was so long ago. I mean,
Maybe I did.
yeah, but we're talking so long ago, though. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure there was something else during that time that you were like, oh, that was great that you said, or, whatever.
For sure.
But just like we can hear a word, back then, and then hear a word now, and it just hit different.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But at the time, that's what I was doing. I was just praying for new emotions because I felt betrayal. I felt
I've been betrayed.
I felt lonely. I felt sad, I just felt like I just felt like life was I just felt like people was
Yeah.
And if anybody out there feel me, like, just know and that's all I really wanted. And at the time, I really told God, I said, God, I don't even care if you're a turtle. Even though I always believed in Jesus, it was like, God, like, if you whoever you show me you are, that's who I'm after, and that's who I want to get to know. Mm-hmm. And he just expressed his love to me through my search, through other people, through scenarios, situations. And one thing that did for me was purify my intentions. No, I'm sorry. It purified my intentions, but more so, he began to purify my awareness.